It'll be a day or two next session, Randy.
Wait, I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen.
I don't care.
I would. There are things at the end of this session I would like to do.
Then do them.
I would want to go into that boat.
Me too.
That's why I'm saying if there's stuff next session next session starts, it will be 2 days later. There's still time right now to do something right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to bed.
Yeah.
I would like to go into this boat and go look at that prisoner.
Does anybody really want to go to bed right now? Because I don't. Yeah, I'm fine.
It's less that, and I haven't planned out the next part yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we're here still.
That's fine. I just don't want it to be 2 days later.
Yeah.
You have all week to tell me what you want to do with the prisoner and stuff. You had this whole week, but from now till the next time we play, you can tell me what you're doing in those 2 days. But next time we actually play, it will be 2 days later.
Oh, okay. All right. I just didn't want there to be no time to this. Okay.
We can continue tonight as well. I'm just saying we're not going to be hitting any major plot points because I haven't written them yet.
Yeah.
Anything we do tonight is just going to be you guys talking to each other, you guys talking to NPCs, and looting, and then walking on a road if you choose to travel. But that will accelerate. You're not taking off for another 2 days.
Yeah.
Unless, you can choose to set out earlier than that. But yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bark woof woof to Brolin. And
you can stop being a wolf at any time.
I don't want to stop being a wolf.
Okay. Well, it ends after an hour, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Does it take an hour to walk to the boat?
It's only been what was it, 3 minutes?
Bark, woof, woof.
After you guys are done with that, I want to do something in this town.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna walk onto this boat and then go down to
the brig.
The brig.
And I'm falling right behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tag along with A, please, if you got something to do.
His cat's ruining his microphone again. So no one's walking, no one's guarding you anymore. No one's paying. You guys walk down to the brig and you're allowed on the ship. There is a guard on the ship, but he's just kind of there.
Is he near the cells at all?
No, he's like on the top deck, just watching, just seeing who comes on the ship.
I'm just gonna go down to
yes,
the brig.
Brolin has your signed pardon.
Oh yeah, I do.
So you go down to the bottom of the ship, and the cell where the prisoner was in is now empty.
Okay.
And there's a
I want to perception and investigate to see anything. Or whatever.
It would be an investigation, but what do you tell me what you're looking for?
I'm looking for any sign of any remnants that he left, maybe specifically for me.
Okay, roll.
Alright. Please something not terrible. It's not bad. That's not bad.
There's nothing super specific. There's no notes anywhere. There's no anything. But where he had been seated before, there's a thin black dust. It's not ash. It's not soot. It's just black dust.
Okay.
And it's only very localized to where he was seated before.
Can I? Yeah, go ahead. Do it, Aaron.
I did.
What? It's
she
black,
sniffed it.
It's black dust.
I'm gonna rub my finger through it and
smear
see
out
if
your
I can
eyes.
detect magic on it. Okay.
So it's transmutation, and there's a faint orange glow on the dust.
Okay. How much dust is here? A lot?
Not a lot. If you weren't specifically looking for anything, like if you just walked through this room, you wouldn't notice it.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna note that. Take that mental note. And know that he's gone. And hope he's doing okay. I think fondly of him. I give a finger gun to the empty room.
To the pile of dust.
I lick dust.
Huh?
I wanna lick it.
We can't
Tastes
hear
like
you.
dust.
Ew.
Okay, Afleas and Beach, what are you guys doing?
Hey, please, what do you feel like doing? I'm sick of that boat. I'm done with it.
I think he thinks he's muted.
Not going back there. No way, no how. I told Brolin when we set out on a journey,
Okay.
I don't do boats. I guess we're ended up on a boat. It just took a few weeks for him to screw everything up. Well, I guess it wasn't his fault. I did kind of start that fight at that bar. Brought the guards.
Alright, cool.
But
You're not there.
Irregardless, I said no boats.
Afleas, Randy, are you here?
Hey, please can't talk right now and
Yeah.
stop me from...
Yeah, sorry. I had to let my phone charge more. It's like this kills my battery. Yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna go off and do something else.
You
Like,
have
I'm
a
not with them.
laptop, don't you?
Yeah, but I can't plug. I have the weird, stupid iPhone headphones. I can't plug it in.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
all
only
right,
for the new
It only
iPhone.
plugs. It plugs into the charger of my phone, so it's
Right,
not gonna,
but
there's no
couldn't-
plug-in for the.
Your laptop doesn't have like a
Oh.
microphone?
It might just have one on there, but
Yeah, most laptops have just...
Probably does. You
standard
could
mics.
put Discord on your laptop. Anyway, what are you doing?
For next time. You got something to do, Afleas? Can I come with?
back to my phone. Yes, I want to see if this town has a library.
After a little bit of walking, or are you just gonna start walking around? Or are you gonna ask somebody?
I'm gonna send my cat, and my cat's gonna run out, and my cat can move pretty fast. And I can with my familiar see out of his eyes and hear his sounds, but I will remove my own senses. I can't see my own senses. And I'm just gonna like run through the town and see if I can find a library with the cat. Just looks like a library.
After about 20 minutes of searching, your cat comes across a library, or what looks to be a library, somewhere near the center of town.
And
Alright,
this whole time, I've just been standing right in front of just Afleas not moving, speaking or anything, just talking to him. Just telling about my life and how we got here and how terrible the boat ride was. And the turtle was pretty nice. And he said the food was good, but I didn't really like it. It wasn't very fresh.
I'm just not listening.
Yeah, it's just, all senses are with the cat.
So good.
Alright, well, as soon as the cat finds the library, I'm gonna dismiss it, and it's gonna vanish, like, in midair. So if anyone was looking at the cat, they're just gonna see a cat just vanish.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just saying.
No, I like the random popping out cat.
I like it.
No, I'm an illusion wizard, so I do, like, trippy stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
So, I'm gonna walk to that library. For sure. I'm gonna look at Beach.
As you come to, I'm like, oh my god, you wouldn't believe the size of the thing. I talked to it for hours. It never said anything.
Hey, Beach, you
Yeah,
wanna go to the
oh, yeah.
library with me?
Oh, I'd love to. I didn't think there'd be something like that in this town, but let's go.
Alright, follow me. Alright, we go to this library.
Okay.
This is 1,000 times better than that damn boat.
So, my background is cloistered scholar. So, I get some kind of, like, I get this thing called library access. Somewhat other people have to endure extensive interviews and significant fees to gain even the most common archives in the library, but I have free and easy access to the majority of the library. and repositories of lore that are too valuable, magical, or secret to permit anyone immediate access. So I know how to, like, I have working knowledge of personnel and bureaucracy. I can't say that word. Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it right in my head. I just can't say it. But yeah, so then,
you have access to the full library. Got it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna see if I can find a librarian.
Yep. So as you come into the thing, the library is completely empty because the town was evacuated before the pirate raid.
True. So there's no people.
Perfect.
There's no one there, but the books are all still there, and you can walk around.
All right, so this is gonna be kind of like my chaos good coming into play here. So I'm going to, since there's no one here, I'm going to see if. First, I'm gonna look at beach. Do you have any? Do you have a problem if I kind of search through here and see if I can find something?
No, this is what I did for years with Brolin. Did we ever find out the name of that university?
Yes.
We did not get it. Oh yeah, we did.
I have the name of the university. I did not disseminate.
Okay.
I can. Do you guys care if everyone hears it?
I'm gonna tell them right now. So.
Yeah.
You attended, the University for the Lesser Races.
Okay.
Oh man, sounds racist.
It's a little
lesser races.
Because you're a gnome.
Yeah.
And a dragonborn.
I spent years there and a little bit with Brolin, just poring over the archives.
So, to give a little backstory, the University of the Lesser Races is a university specifically geared toward. Shut up, Jeff. The University of the Lesser Races is a university specifically geared towards magic users. Most non-magic users, they don't really teach anything outside of that, but wizards, sorcerers, and even some clerics and bards all go through here if you are of one of the considered lesser races, and that is including half-orcs, any half-breed, gnomes, orcs, goblins, halflings,
Dragonborn.
and dragonborn.
Very nice.
That's me.
And then there, but it is not a embarrassing thing to go to. It's prestigious. It's got renown, and it's known for making some high quality not making, but releasing some high quality wizards and sorcerers and even clerics and everything. Like, it's very good. It's a very good school, and people will be like, "Oh wow, that's a hard school to get into," and it's an impressive thing to accomplish to go there. But there is also the University for the higher races, and that is reserved for humans, elves, dwarves, and celestials.
All right.
But it is just as prestigious, just a little more snobby.
I see. So, in telling Aphles this, so I also have the background researcher. When you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you often know where and from whom you can obtain it. Usually this information is found in library, scriptorium, university, sage, or other learned person or creature. So, yeah. So I've spent my life in the pursuit of knowledge, of deeper magics, and, well, while I was at the university, I kind of sucked at the practical stuff. Didn't figure that out till I found the forest, but I love pouring through books.
Alright. Can I roll so I'm gonna agree, and I'm gonna try to roll an investigation check to see if I can find. So basically, Ethan, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a new spell.
Yep.
So normally it would cost 50 gold. Because I need like components to practice and experiment with, but I'm gonna see if I can
Do you have
find it.
Focus?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Hold on.
Yeah,
I didn't do most of my
I believe
items.
your familiar counts as a focus.
I have a component pouch and an arcane focus, yeah. Or no, I have an arcane focus, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it says, like, for me to copy a spell, it costs about 50 GP, because it takes, like, all these material components, but I'm going to see if I can just, like, find them lying around.
Mm-hmm.
And, does he get advantage because I'm helping, and I know what I'm looking for?
Actually, I can summon my cat, and my familiar can give me, like, advantage on any roll. So I can also... So, can we get, like...
Beach helping you search also gives you advantage.
Alright, I'm assuming it doesn't stack, right?
No.
Advantage is advantage.
Alright, yeah, I figured. Just checking. So, it's wisdom, right? Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just, hold on, I'm good out of this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Investigation is intellect.
Okay.
Intelligence?
Sorry, intelligence, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's even better. So, I got 18.
Okay. You are drawn to the back left corner of the library. Just kind of an intuition thing. And as you walk back there, sure enough, there's a small section labeled arcane lore. And there's various books there. Some pretty thick ones. And there's a couple really, really thin ones. But one in particular is just glowing a faint green as you approach. And as you two approach, it actually starts to glow brighter.
Actually, he approaches. I take a cautious step back, kind of having flashbacks to the last time I was in a similar situation.
Gotcha. But as you approach Aphles, it does glow a little bit brighter.
Okay, I keep approaching. I'm gonna grab it, honestly.
Okay. You grab it, and there's a when you touch
actually, hold on. Oh wait, can I? I'm sorry. Oh, I guess I already said it. I kind of want to grab it in Mage Hand, but I already said it, so let's do it.
When you touch it, there's a slight surge of arcane energy through you. Doesn't hurt, but there's definitely that little bit of a pull.
Okay.
I say careful. You don't know what's inside there.
A pull on me? Like, what do you mean?
No, just a pulse. Sorry, not a pull.
Oh, sorry.
It's just you just kind of feel a little bit of the
pulse on it. So, like, when I open it, can I open it? I don't know.
It's bound. It is bound with a seal, but you can try to open it.
What kind of check do I gotta do for that?
Well,
I guess it depends how I try to open.
Yeah, as you just trying to physically open it, there's a little bit of magic to the seal. But nothing.
Spells that can help me.
It seems it's kind of. You can tell it's not a very strong magical lock, but it is magically locked. You can keep the book. There's no one around to stop you from keeping this book.
Can you guys hear that real quick?
No, just the first time.
I definitely want to try to open it while I'm here.
Yeah.
Guys, hold on, time out. Can you guys hear a hum at all?
No.
No, I can barely hear you.
Alright. Never mind. Carry on. No, because Cody turned on the fan, so I didn't know if it was...
No, you're fine. You don't have, like... I'm assuming you don't have Dispel Magic. I think that's a higher level thing.
No, I don't.
It's 3rd level, so it's...
I would just pocket it and bring it.
It's not.
I'm definitely gonna
opening,
pocket it, but
it's not opening right now. But it is. It's the only book glowing as you approached. And the pulse, as the pulse kind of when you touched it, that pulse that flowed through you, it was a... To you, it seemed almost meant for you.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll definitely pocket the book. If I can't open it now,
yeah,
maybe I'll maybe bring it to someone who can open it.
I was gonna say, so not opening, is it? Maybe we could find someone in this town who has some knowledge of the arcane.
Yeah, maybe I can get it appraised somewhere or something. Yeah. So I.
That's what it looks like, by the way.
If anything is like out of order, like if there's like books on the ground or something, I'm gonna like start picking them back and like kind of help around, just because like I respect knowledge and everything, but I'm definitely stealing this book.
There are a couple of books knocked off the shelves, and you provide the order to them. As you're in there organizing things, you hear a ding ding. And the door opens. You're out of sight of the door, but you know someone definitely just walked in.
I'm gonna wait. Do I have like a time to react to this?
Yeah, you're out of sight. They don't know you're here.
All right, I'm gonna cast minor illusion right on top of where I am, and I'm gonna and I can make it in a 5'5" square. So I'm gonna make a shelf big enough to like completely obscure me, and like so you can't see me.
And I turn to
and Beats,
nope.
If Beats is near me, I put him in there.
Nope. I had stepped away. I turned to a frog and hop over to you.
That's awesome.
You're okay.
And I watch. Like I might come out.
Footsteps. There's footsteps of people of. Only one pair of footsteps starts just kind of moving around, and you hear a voice saying, "Well, doesn't seem to be any real damage. Just a couple books on the floor. Nothing. A few minutes won't resolve. Excellent. We should be open by tomorrow. This is perfect." Hopefully everyone makes it back safely. Right.
I'm gonna make a loud. Wait, is there like another room that like off, like kind of like you don't have to describe it like too much, but is there like another room deeper in this library that like if they went into that room they wouldn't see into this room?
Not that you can see.
Like past us, yeah.
So I'm gonna make like a loud like explosion sound, like either outside or like in another room in this library.
What are you using to do that?
Minor illusion.
Is it concentration?
No, it's not concentration.
Alright.
Okay.
That's how I was able to cast Flame Sphere even though I had a wall.
That's right.
If it was concentration, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay.
So do they like run or like try to see if they're like they could do an intelligence check again and see that it's not real. But they have to like actively like kind of have like suspicions, I guess, that it's real for them to do that, I guess, because like they wouldn't have it. Or I don't know. That's up to you, honestly. But that's my interpretation of it.
They jump. You hear them kind of as the explosion happens, and then there's a pause. And then they kind of come around the corner and peek over to where you are, and they go, "Why are you doing that?"
Oh no! Did you like roll against my illusion? Wait, what? Wait, they're seeing through my illusion? I'm assuming you rolled an intelligence check.
There's a reason. Just.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna like make the illusion go away, and I'm gonna say I just wanted to make sure you were a friend of knowledge and not here to this library.
I'm the librarian. Of course, I'm a friend of knowledge.
All right. Well, you can never be sure. It's part of my sacred duty to protect all knowledge.
And that book in your robe.
Oh no. I was looking at. Wait. I guess I'm gonna have to make some kind of check for this, but I'm gonna
Deception.
do it, like
You're gonna have to
deception.
make a deception check.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at it and I just put it down for a second. Like
Put it down and set it
Make a deception check.
Oh Jesus!
I just had a thing I had to do.
Where's
With
my
this frog.
D20? Oh no, where's my D20? Oh yeah, my cat hit it. My cats are fucking up D&D stuff. Alright, 8 plus 3. Wait, no, 8 plus 1 was a charisma, so 9.
So
he kind of looks at you and goes, "Aha!"
And sorry.
He extends his he looks down at the frog at your foot, and waves his hand. He waves his hand, and Beach, you forcibly turn back into Beach.
And I immediately say, "I am Beach, wise sage and stalwart protector of the forests. Me and my companion here just slayed the pirate attacking this city, Shatterjaw. You can check with anyone. We were just looking around here, and we would happily buy this book off you. It seemed to call to my sorcerer's friend here."
He extends his hand forward, kind of requesting the book without saying a word.
I say, "Listen, you little swagger cock. If you weren't, if we didn't save this city, this whole thing would be in ashes right now."
Do you extend the book, Randy? I think Randy's phone died.
Oh no, that would literally be the worst. He's still on Roll20.
Yeah, he's on that on his computer.
Yep, sorry,
Oh, no.
I can't hear anything. I got it.
So what you doing, Aaron? I think she died too. I could barely hear you, but what'd you say?
In real life or game life?
In game life. Just rubbing your belly in a cell, feeding you scraps of good berries.
No. Stretching out. Relaxing.
Chilling out, hanging out.
Yeah, cleaning the blood off.
Yeah, you killed that guy real good.
Yeah, fuck that.
That lady, you ripped her head right off.
While he's figuring that out, Brolin and Aaron, are you guys doing anything else?
So I change out of dire worm.
While getting a belly rub, which is a little
I
awkward.
was still rubbing her belly on the ground.
And I just look up at Brolin and go, finger guns. But no, I get up and say that was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Sorry you died.
Oh.
Kind of here for you.
Me
but
too.
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, me too. That was nothing I've ever experienced before.
Yeah, me either. I swear. Fire will a very short amount of time.
That was pretty cool. I didn't see it, but I heard that you ripped that lady's head off.
Yeah, I ripped it off and shook it around.
Yeah, that's good times. You wanna go grab I'm gonna go back to our rooms and grab all our stuff. Make sure that we have everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah. Alright, so me and Aaron are gonna go back to the rooms, grab all of our stuff, grab it all up, pack it up, and get ready to ship off or do whatever we're doing.
Oh, I turned to Brolin and I'm like,
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything she's saying.
She's cutting in and out for
Yeah,
me.
you're too far away from whatever microphone you're using.
no. Cody, how do I get this thing on?
Are your ears on backwards again?
I think so.
Whatever you were doing before, for most of the time, was perfect.
Oh, that's good.
Apologize.
I can kind of hear you.
Okay, hold on. Hold your horses.
My horses are held.
Can you hear me better?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah. Fuck your Bluetooth goddamn headphones, Cody. They suck dick. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
It's because I have little ear holes. No, don't
Stretch
turn
them out.
the light off. What do you have to clap on, clap off light? Just so you
That's
know.
awesome.
Got it for Christmas. The only thing. That
Oh, I like it, Aflees. Good response.
So, I turned to Brolin, and I asked him, like, what he wants to do. I mean, we're all pardoned. Like, what do you want to do? I think we should go to the cap and try to find, like, the Empress and see if there's any her.
I mean,
I'm also, like, kind of familiar with this area. Like, I've heard of this area, and I kind of want thing library game knowledge, but
you're really breaking
it
up.
seems like we could. Yeah, it sounds like you're breaking up, but I got the general idea of what you said. You know the area. You're familiar with stuff. You want to check it out. I'm completely down with that. I do think heading towards the Empire and trying to make contact with the Empress wouldn't be the worst idea. We did destroy a very prominent threat that they had.
Exactly.
And me and Beach are always on the lookout for more information, knowledge.
Beach and
trying to grow. Tim and Beach are trying to go to. That was a really hard one for me. I'm trying to go to. Just try to learn what we can and enhance our powers and be more awesome.
Okay, so I think we should go, like, kind of meet up with them at the library, but
you don't know we're at the library.
Yeah, we don't know that. We personally don't know that.
You left us at the scene of the crime.
Oh, got you. Okay, so are we done, like, rummaging through
I say, hey,
cages?
there's a tavern that has free access to food and alcohol.
Yo, that it is. Yeah, with you.
That the tavern exploded.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean that we can't rummage around for booze.
That means there's no one guarding it.
Booze and food.
All the booze and foods exploded.
I also remember
They took out the wall, I thought.
There's other taverns. No, the whole room exploded. You guys only survived because of Sarge.
Also, last time we were there, they were emptying out the place for military provisions, and we got the last cask of ale.
Oh, that's true.
Let's just go, like, rummage through town. Let's go walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just, shred our stuff like we just saved everything here.
Yeah.
Swing our dicks around.
King of the castle. Finger gun everybody in sight. We just go around town. What up? Pew, 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 pew.
The two of you just... Everyone just, like, shies away, and I'm very confused with what's happening.
See, it's okay. I made a best friend out of it. It's fine.
Every once in a while, I let off an Eldritch blast off into the air.
A little baby one.
Oh, shit.
Fireworks.
Oh, there's some stuff happening.
I know, sorry. I was too busy getting belly rubs.
Oh, Randy C is typing now instead of Aflees.
Oh, sounds about right.
I say, Randy, maybe... Is it a he or she? Librarian.
He.
Randy, maybe he could help you open it.
Aflees.
Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry. You goofed me up there. Oh, okay. He's also listening to the stream, so if it's easier to talk, he'll get the verbal and you typing at the same time, so...
The one thing, too, that I noticed on...
Yeah, you can hear me, but the stream is probably on a delay, so he's not gonna...
But it also takes you, like, 3 seconds. It's like a 4 or 5 second delay, and it takes you about that long to type. Just saying,
Tim,
if it's easier for you.
On the stream, it's really hard to read this chat, too, I noticed. Unless you have it, like, your phone, or... I mean, I'm also watching it on my phone, so never mind, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's probably not hard to read it on a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
You're great.
You're great. You don't say anything. So if you just talk, he'll only have like a 3-second delay from what to hear you versus.
I know. Is it bothering you that I'm not talking, Tim?
It doesn't make
right,
a little bit.
Brolin and I will just go like parade down.
We're
the street.
walking through town acting like
So
the coolest kids in the world.
pirate ship that was sinking earlier there's some stuff now washing ashore from it as you walk along.
Can we go? Do you want to go look through this stuff?
Absolutely.
All right, let go.
Let's go.
Well, if you're typing to him, like I'm right there too, right?
Yeah, you would hear this.
Okay. Suja.
Right, so Brolin and I go out to the stuff that's washed the beach. I don't know. Task Ethan.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That's
What
so
did you say?
exciting!
What did you say, Aaron?
We're going up to the boxes and like the stuff that washed up on the beach.
Okay, give me just a second.
So this might be a out of game question that I just maybe should know and don't know. Spells for I think he's a warlock. I mean a wizard that works differently. He learns them through books. I learned them through leveling up. That's a thing.
Correct.
Okay, just checking.
Well, he learns spells through leveling up too, but he can also learn them from books. So can a warlock, and druid. You can I believe any caster can learn spells from outside sources. Like if you find a book in a library that contains a spell, a dragon teaching you, like in Skyrim, Word of Power,
okay.
A wizard or something.
So, sorry, how does that work? So, like, right now, to set my spells for the day, I can choose from all the list of level 1 and 2 spells. So if he were to learn a spell, what would he be getting outside of that? An extra spell slot?
No. Just something that he can put into
Just
that
something
spell
else
slot.
that he can, yeah.
So there are spells that right now I can't put into my thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, like level 3, right?
Yep. Or like spells that are outside of like a druid can't learn.
Oh, but I maybe could learn that if someone taught it to me?
I don't know. How does that work, Ethan? Oh, he's doing stuff.
I'm sorry?
Alright, well, I'll ask later.
Yeah, that's...
Basically, is it worth my time to also look through here, or is that just not a part of what my class does? The library for spells and such like that.
I'd have to double check on that because Randy is saying something different.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I know it's a wizard thing, Randy, but I'm pretty sure like a druid or a sorcerer or something can learn spells from outside sources. It's not like wizards learn specifically from books. I understand that, but I'm pretty sure other classes can learn as well.
I guess
I'll verify and get back to you on that. But
yeah, my question more is just what does learning a spell mean?
So on D&D Beyond, you have that list of known spells that you select and start like you prepare. It adds that to your list of known spells.
Okay. Perfect. Yep. That's all I was on.
Some of them, there are certain things that's like say, and it's very rare, but there are certain things that say you can now cast this spell at will and no cost.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a couple of warlock things that are like beneficial to the class that says you can now cast detect magic at no cost and without ritual and just without consuming a spell slot.
Yep.
But those are specific. Those are like there's rules set up for those instances.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, if you look in your Twitch chat, Tim, that's my friend. Puzzle Dragon is my friend, and he knows a fair bit more about D&D than I do, and he kind of explains it there. Check your journal, Randy.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
There's no sort of fancy the top you have the chat on Roll20, and then if you at the top of it there's a bunch of different tabs.
Looks like a newspaper.
The second one for you should be journal. There should be a thing there. Okay. Yeah, you can add those. You can add those to your lists, but the second one is a 6th level, so you cannot cast it yet. And I'm sure you can look those spells up. They are official spells. You can look those up and see what the requirements are. The first one you have right now. The second one.
Here, do you want to do
Yeah, you can't use that until you hit level 6 though. You don't have a 6th level spell slot to cast it. You still need the spell slot.
Oh,
you have that in. Okay.
A level 6 spell. I
do,
like that.
Do you want to do Brolin and Aaron right now, and then when he gets his mic
yeah.
back in like 2 minutes, because I'm gonna pee real fast.
Yeah, go for it. Who's Freya? Frey?
She's the goddess of...
No. In chat it says Frey 413.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Is it someone we just don't know? A random person?
Unless it's on the list. I don't know. The DM is saying hi, by the way, Frey. I don't know who you are. I was just saying hello.
Alright, anyway.
So, you guys rummage through the boxes. There is... There's ammunition, there's some barrels of gunpowder, there are... Unfortunately, no big crates of money. There are some weapons around.
I'm gonna roll a perception to see if anything particularly awesome, besides the gunpowder and everything, catches my eye.
Aaron, do you want to do the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, please do, because mine was not great.
Perception, Mike, not investigation.
Oh, perception? Okay.
Perception. Where the don't even say it.
Not much better.
Not much better.
Perception. Hold on, don't say it yet. I want to see what it is. 9.
Both of you.
Really?
All right. The only really I mean, nothing's hitting. It's all kind of floating around. The only interesting thing is a pistol, and it's fairly ornate. It's not just your standard, flintlock pistol. It's got some pretty fancy stuff going on it. That's pretty much the only thing of interest.
I will grab that and ask Erin if she would like it.
Yeah, sure. Get.
And I will hand it to her.
Thanks, buddy.
And I'll give you a finger gun while you have a real gun.
You.
Yeah. Oh man, I love that I'm casting Eldritch Blast with finger guns. I wish I just hit any of them. I didn't hit anything at all at any point today.
Wait. I don't even. Good girl.
I missed that. I taste like blood.
You're cutting in and out there.
Sorry, I don't. Cody's Wi-Fi sucks dick.
All right. Well, that's unnecessary.
We heard that one real clear, actually. It was real quiet up until that point.
I can't do anything fun, can I?
You can do whatever you want. You could do cartwheels in the water. You could.
No, that's not what I'm talking about, Linda.
Oh, all right.
I mean, you know how you can do all these cool things.
Box of 64 crayons, not box of crayons 64. You weirdo.
Hey, don't hate on people in the chat.
It might be an It might be an elemental evil map. I am just pulling from random sources, Frey.
So, I can't do anything like how Broen can, like, detect magic and all that shit, right?
Oh, you can go to your character sheet and go to like feature or feats or spells and see if there's anything like cantrippy that you can do.
Like,
or
I can't change my cantrips. I already got yelled at by Dad.
Yeah, but like, what cantrips do you have?
Create bonfire and poison spray.
Yo, poison spray somebody right now, not me. Like
no, I'm not gonna do that. That's mean.
I know.
I just got pardoned. I don't want to get fucking arrested again.
Instantly.
I'm gonna like hawk up a loogie and spit into the water, but it's gonna be acid splash. That's what I'm gonna do.
What happened while I was in the bathroom? Jesus, what are you?
I don't know. We're bored and we're trying to figure out cool things we can do.
Yes. Wait,
I can detect magic. I'll detect magic.
Yeah, thank you.
Do that one more time. Sorry.
Right.
I had to make a new account.
What?
Let's see. Let's do this over text so it's not on the stream. What's your okay, there it is. Never mind. Tornado hair.
What are you guys even talking?
I need okay.
If you read the chat on the stream. Let me know.
That's fine. Everything's fine. Keep going, guys.
Broen detects magic.
I'm gonna detect magic one more time. I can still do that one more time. On that gun.
Or just on can you
do
it on like
it just kind of pings the whole area and tells you if there's unless you're specifically focusing on.
Okay, gotcha.
No, because that would be more like identify, and that's not what I can't do that actually. I lied.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
On this
Don't worry about it.
Are you
sure?
good?
Yeah, I want to do it.
Okay, fine, do it.
Yeah.
Everything is magic.
Everything is magic.
Wait, when did you cast it the first time? You cast it on the boat. It lasts for 10 minutes. So it's still technically going.
Oh, okay. All right then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, it's been a long 10 minutes, huh?
Yo, right? Shit.
Sorry. Well, because we jumped over to
combat. Yeah.
We jumped over to
the library.
The library. So yeah, are you keeping this pistol? Sorry.
Yes.
Oh yeah. She's gonna hold that.
Are you? And you're. Right.
Yeah.
It's in your journal now. If you can figure out how to get to your journal.
Oh my god! Now you're asking much of me.
All right. Well, that's not my fault.
Oh, I found it. Haha.
So, Mike, you detect magic. You do.
Okay, here we go.
It's pretty.
Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah.
You
I can't put it anywhere. Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll put it up on the thing.
I was gonna say I can't do anything. So
you can show it off. You show Mike. There it is, Mike.
Oh my god, that's so much cooler than my finger guns.
Yeah.
So your detect magic, it's eighth.
We are hitting some major technologies.
Yep.
You're too cold for it.
No, that's mine. Mine.
Oh shit. I mean.
You know that, Brolin. She doesn't, so you would have to tell her.
Oh.
Yeah. That pistol is pretty awesome. It has some necromancy and transmutation magic on it, which transmutation means it can change not change forms, but it can transmogrify. I don't know another word to say it. It can change things. And necromancy, it means it has to do with the dead. It could either make
so it's from a
dead,
zombie.
or it could make something into a zombie, or I'm not 100% how things work. What is going on?
Yo, I don't fucking know.
Oh, am I the only one that can send invites?
No.
Oh.
I need him to accept my friend request first, which he hasn't done yet.
Alright, so I don't understand what you're saying about this pistol.
Oh, there it is.
Awesome.
I wasn't getting it. I didn't.
You should shoot
okay,
something
sorry.
with it sometime.
I see you now.
You want me to shoot something right meow?
No, not right now. Definitely not right now.
It is a flintlock pistol.
I don't know
We're
what that
gonna need
means.
bullets and gunpowder.
Is there any bullets and gunpowder?
There's a whole barrel of gunpowder right in front of you. There are
taking
no.
I'm gonna
Is there
find.
anything to hold it in?
Roll
Yeah,
roll an investigation if you want to find bullets. But the gunpowder right now the barrel of gunpowder is wet.
Oh man. What do I have to roll?
I rolled investigation. Hopefully
Investigation.
What's up?
17.
Yeah.
So, you do find a small pouch of musket balls, which will fit in a flintlock pistol.
So lucky.
So you have 20 rounds.
I'm sorry, I literally missed all that because.
I don't know what happened, but I think you just started sucking on a lollipop or something.
No, Cody just connected his fucking earbuds and it connected to my phone, so I missed all of that. So I rolled a 17.
You rolled a 17. You do find a small pouch of ammo. You now have 15 musket balls, which will fit in the flintlock pistol. You have 15 shots. Mark that down. I'm not tracking it for you.
That was all you missed.
Yeah.
Heard. All right. So can I? Do you want me to shoot something, Berlin?
No, not now. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
Well, what if we go in an alley?
All right.
Can I shoot a dead fish?
Do you shoot the pistol?
No, wait, hold on. I'm talking to Brolin.
No, I don't think you should shoot it right now.
Why not?
I think it's gonna draw too much attention.
Are you sure? Do you know something I don't know?
No, I really don't.
Why are you?
Shooting a gun in public generally will get you in some kind of trouble.
Yeah, don't shoot a gun in public. Also, you only want to shoot something that needs to die. Right now, there's nothing that needs to die.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What do you want to... I'm not talking in riddles right now.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know. I'm in character. I don't know things.
Oh, I know, but I mean...
Do you know things that I don't know? That's what I'm saying.
No, I detect hints of necromancy and transmutation magic on it. It's a magic pistol. That's all.
Cool. Awesome.
You're not proficient at it either, so you could hurt yourself too.
That's true. You gotta be careful with those. They can backfire. You don't want to take a necromancy bullet to the eye.
Then I'll have a dead eye.
Yeah.
Straight to the...
That's good. I like that.
Musket ball straight to the knee.
I do want to let you know
Musket ball straight to the knee.
In the picture it looks like silver for the fanciness, but when you're looking at it, it's actually bone.
Oh.
That took a musket ball to the eye.
All of that all of that intricate design work across the wood is done in bone.
Oh, nice.
What kind of bone?
Can't tell, it's just bone.
Rat bone?
What kind of bone?
Bat bone?
I'm gonna go ahead and repeat that you can't tell and it's just bone.
Is it dog bone? Is it
Alright, so while these two are in an alley peering over this gun trying to figure out what kind of bone it is.
Swallows Aaron and Bro.
I figured these two just like heads almost together looking down at this gun arguing over what kind of bone it is. Flash back to the library now that Aphes is here.
I know what kind of bone it is. What kind? Captain Shattered Jawbone.
It's a jawbone.
It's a leg bone. I'm crying.
It's pelvic bone.
People walking down the street giving them a wide berth.
Back to Randy and Or back to
Oh yeah, because they're so much more interesting.
No, but it's...
Well, we're just waiting for him to come back.
Okay, so... Aphles, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you want to talk to the librarian anymore? Are you good with what you got? Did you want to share with Beach what you got? I can share that. I can share the handout that I gave you to him if you want to just show him without telling the rest of the group, or I can just
I would ask.
Wait, if I show it to him, can he like use it too?
No,
I can't use non-druid spells, but
it's there is a GM, like I can GM rule that you can learn a spell through a book.
Yeah.
Beach, but that book is meant for Aphles, so honestly, like nobody could learn from it, even another wizard.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, so as you're kind of peering over it, and I'm pretty surprised that the library opened it for him and say, what did you find in there? What does it say?
I just gained a great deal of power.
Do you show it to him?
What kind of power?
Yeah, I show it to him.
Okay.
Like basically,
all right, so
my powers are not capable of doing it yet, but I can make a giant wall of thorns.
It's in your journal, Beach.
Oh.
Eventually, but I'm gonna have to practice and get better at this spell.
Mm-hmm.
But
that is actually a spell I can learn.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah, that sounds very druidy for sure.
Comes up on stream.
So I thank the librarian. What's the librarian's name again? I'm sorry.
Sujin.
Thank you, Sujin. This will greatly help me on my quest for more knowledge.
He puts his hand kind of over his chest and bows slightly, and he goes,
Hello?
Sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I thought I just like my internet was failed or something.
No,
I just heard nothing for a second.
He says, good luck to you on your journey, and may Thoth guide your steps.
Awesome.
May who guide your steps?
Typing it.
Do I know who that is?
No. You wouldn't recognize it. Yeah. It's a god. It's a deity. A religion check, actually, is what it would be. It's a deity of knowledge.
Alright.
It's actually Egyptian.
Oh, nice.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Thoth is the Egyptian god of writing, magic, wisdom, and the moon.
Nice. So I asked Aphles, do you mind if I take a look at that spell? Like asking to see the actual book.
I hand him the book.
And I'm assuming unsuccessfully, but I try to see if I can get anything out of it too.
Make an Arcana check.
Roll a 20, my dude.
Oh, we got fucking proficiency. Ah, damn it. Oh.
So you try and do hail. I'm assuming you're trying to do Hail of Thorns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You try to do Hail of Thorns as you read through the instructions on how to do it, and you kind of understand magic because you studied it for so long, and you even taught it at certain points. So you understand the instructions, and you kind of go through them, and you feel it, and you know with time, if you studied this more, you definitely could do it, but right now nothing happens.
Right. Very interesting. Good find. I give it back to him.
So yeah, I take it back. I'm assuming I get to keep it, so I'm gonna like put it in my backpack. But I feel like at this point, I don't know. I'm not gonna push my luck at this library. Like I that took a lot out of me. Like that whole encounter. So I'm gonna leave the library. I'm gonna I already thanked to the librarian. So
Yeah.
I'll walk out with him. And sorry.
He does reach up, and grabs another book off of a higher shelf with a mage hand, and he brings it down, and he hands one to you, Beach, and one to you, Aphles, and he says, "Use these to record your travels, and should you return, I would very much like to read about them."
And I can do that.
You open them up, and it's just blank books.
I'm exceedingly just excited that somebody wants to hear my story, and I pat him on the back and say, "Oh shit, what was his name?"
Sujin.
I say,
Sujin, I could tell you were a good man from the moment I saw you. I have a way with people, you see. I'm good at reading folks like you, and I know a good man when I see him. I would gladly recount my story to you any time you want. In fact, right now would be a good time. Do you have time?
He hesitates for a second. He goes, I really must get the shop in order before we open tomorrow.
Oh, well, no matter. I understand you're busy. So am I. Busy recording my history at the...
And I have a quill, actually. I already have quills to ink. So I take a quill out. I don't even ink it. But I have the book open, and I'm kind of pensively tapping on my head, trying to think of how to start this as I walk out of the library. So,
okay.
Yeah, so we leave.
You guys go looking for any. As you're looking, and civilians are starting to come back into where they were, or where they belong, and it's starting to get a little bit crowded. And you're close to, but not in the actual center of town. But there's a couple more shops around. You see there's a blacksmith that still seems to be closed. Whoever owns that isn't quite there yet. There's another tavern that does seem to be open, and several people have just walked in and ahead of you.
Do I see any shops that might have flintlocks? That could have a flintlock.
There. The only shop that might have something like that is the blacksmith that is currently.
It's closed.
The blacksmith that I mentioned is still. There doesn't seem to be anyone there right now. They haven't returned yet, but it does exist.
All right, hold on. Wait, is it locked?
You can go over and check, but there's a lot of there's a lot of people around now. It's no longer an empty town. People are returning.
That's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a minor illusion of a box falling off of the ceiling, and it's gonna obscure the door. It'll be 5 feet tall, or it'll obscure me.
I'm just reading this chat right now.
Okay.
I don't know. I probably should do something more creative. Oh no! Actually, no. I'm gonna make a minor illusion of a fog that goes over the door, in that general area, just a small amount of fog. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I kind of stand at a distance to kind of make it obvious that I'm not with him.
I'm gonna sneak over there. I mean, I'm small, so I'm gonna sneak over there and see if I can get to the door without anyone saying anything to me.
Make a stealth check with advantage.
With advantage? Oh yeah, because I have my familiar too, so the familiar can help me. Alright. Ooh. 14 plus
Did you roll it? Did you roll 2?
Oh no, I did not. Oh yeah, it's less that time, so
Okay, so 14 plus what's your dex?
1.
So 15?
Yeah.
So no one seems to take too much notice of you. They're pretty focused on what's going on.
Alright.
In getting back to their towns.
I'm gonna see if the door is locked.
Door is locked.
Can I tell what kind of lock it is?
As in, like, magical versus
Like,
non-magical?
Well, no. Is it like a hatch? Is it like, like a...
Like lock and key, or is it barred?
There's a keyhole, but beyond that, you wouldn't really know. You're something like that.
All right, I'm gonna use Mage Hand, and if it's a key, we'll just use Mage Hand to open it from the other side.
Is Mage Hand a cantrip?
It is a cantrip.
Okay. Your Mage Hand goes on the other side of the door and pulls. Make a strength check for the hand.
Oh. I'm a little gnome, so this is not good. Advantage with my familiar, right?
Josh, you're fine.
Nothing is on the ground.
What do you mean?
I'm just reading what these two idiots are typing to each other this whole time. This is amazing.
What? Oh, that.
Yeah, Aaron and Brolin in the tavern right now is great.
We're not even in the tavern yet.
No, see, I like the chat, honestly, because it's like...
Like background stuff is happening, yeah.
Yeah, that are currently like in with the DM can be doing something.
Oh, it's awesome.
Like that. So, hold on. Do I get advantage because my familiar? Because they're supposed to help me with checks. Hold on, let me look at the familiar again. Because I was reading about the spell today, because like I didn't realize how OP it was, and I was reading about it today, and...
I think...
Hold on. Oh, isn't it called Find Familiar? Yeah, Find Familiar.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely get advantage because it's helping me. It's helping me with the action. Oh, but maybe... I mean, that could be... I mean, honestly, that's up to rolling because, like, it's on the other side of the door, so unless I can, like, make it appear inside of the thing, which I might be able to do, honestly. You can... When it's temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to appear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. That's OP as fuck. So yeah, it can definitely help me. Because like it doesn't say I have to see it or anything.
That would have worked if you didn't send that, Mike.
Well, go look at the spell, Ethan. I don't know. Like
I'm looking at it.
But it says it can reappear in any unoccupied space. So as long as like the entire house isn't like filled with something, I'm assuming it's not.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like with the mage hand. I mean, I don't know how you would interpret that, but like the familiar could be like pushing on the lock with the mage hand, like together, just so like for advantage. The familiar is pretty freaking ridiculous, honestly. And I can change what kind of familiar it is too. You can change from like a cat to like a spider.
I don't see.
So
where are you seeing it give you advantage?
Oh no! It basically like you can use the familiar. Like that's the whole point of having it. Like that's why like you know how I was able to do advantage on attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the whole point of having it. Like I'll send the link of the form I was reading that like said you can do that. Sorry, it's
basically it's just another character helping you with something.
Though.
I know.
Yeah.
Is that where the advantage is coming from?
That's basically what the familiar is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it can't attack. It can't attack. You know. Hold on. Let me.
I'll let you have it for now, but I need to double check on that because I've not. I know a couple. I've played with a couple wizards before, and they had familiars, and they did not get advantage on every single roll they made.
Yeah, hold on, let me pull it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of crazy if you like.
It would make sense.
It makes sense if you get advantage on once a day or something, but to get it on every.
So hold on, I'm reading like this thing right here. Okay, so I'll read it exactly how it is. Familiars are fantastic, always have been, and they continue to be. Note that familiars can't attack in combat, but they can take the help action. So the help action is what's giving me the advantage. And then they can help every other round if you like. Please note I'm referring to ability checks. The way I read it, they can help with attack rolls. But then it clarifies on the bottom, and it says, I was corrected on this account. The familiar can provide the help action in combat as well as sneak attack ally source. And then hold on, I'm going to this next page. Hold on. I have to click on this link. I'll see the exact ruling on it. Oh, why isn't this loading? Alright. Can a familiar use the help action to help with sneak advantage or sneak attack? Am I still here? Can you hear me?
You dropped for a second, but you're back.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like, it does seem like pretty OP, but that's the whole reason why I got it.
Yeah. We're full RPing right now.
So, I don't know. I don't know how you want to do it in the future because, like, I'm totally fine. Like, I will not be mad if you nerf that because it seems kind of cool sometimes. But like, it still has to have some kind of utility for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if like, you want to do maybe like just for attack or like just for like.
Well, like I could see attack rolls if you have a little cat that's like jumping on his face or biting his ankles or something.
Well, the whole point is like he's helping me focus my magic. That's why it's like advantage. Like, also.
But I mean, he is pretty squishy, right? Like he can get killed pretty easily.
Yeah, they have hit points.
It takes like a ritual to summon him, right?
Yeah, it takes a ritual. So if he gets killed, I can't just like in the middle of combat make another one. It takes a whole hour to bring him back.
Yeah.
And a spell slot. So it's like.
I mean, obviously up to Ethan, but I would say things that make sense, like looking for something or.
Yeah. Or like like a spell. Yeah, like I don't know, because like the whole. I don't know. I'll let Ethan decide that.
But stuff where it's feasible, like picking a lock or trying to add strength to a.
Yeah, I'm. That's the only reason I'm hesitating is because I don't know that it would give help with because your mage hand is I think concentration. Pretty sure.
Well, the familiars aren't though.
No, I know, but I don't know. If you were pulling the door, I would say it gives you advantage, but your mage hand is pulling the door.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so on this sense, it probably doesn't.
Okay. Duration, but no, it is not a concentration. Yeah, I can't give advantage of the mage hand pull.
Yeah, that's fair. But like for now, like if it was like me, would it give me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That is 100% fair because like it's already pretty OP. Like,
I read through help and I read a couple. I just checked. Does familiar always give you advantage? And it says basically yes because they can use the help action. So.
Damn, that's so good. But yeah, I can't use a help action on my mage hand. That makes sense. Like,
yeah.
That's a totally fair rule. Okay. So yeah, I'll just roll one roll. Wow. 5, so 5 minus 1, so 4.
4. So it tugs on the door and nothing seems to happen. You can send the familiar into the room.
Oh yeah, and I can use its eyes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna send the familiar in the room, and I'm gonna like use its eyes, and I'm gonna like look around.
Okay.
So as he's just kind of at the door standing to try to make it not weird, I'm gonna go up and just have a conversation with his insensate body.
So when he
wait, I'm hiding in fog though. Like I don't know if you can see me.
I knew you. I saw you walked up to the door. You walked up to the door, and then the.
The fog obscured me.
There's just random fog around a door.
No, it's literally Tim. The fog is literally 5 foot by 5 foot exactly. Like
so there's a perfect cube of fog around this door that you just walked up to. So I just casually walk into the fog and just talk to you.
Yeah, I would say Tim knows you're there because he saw you do it. But
minor illusion is very limited. To what you
the perfect angled cube of fog.
As you go into
cantrip, that's pretty good though.
Yeah.
No, it is pretty good. As you go into the spectral eyes of your familiar,
Brandy's eating shrimp cocktail.
No, that's a small bag of Cheez-Its.
that was an airhead.
Close. You were so close, dude.
What was it? Pop-Tart?
No, small bag of Doritos.
Oh yes.
When you go in and you your eyes kind of glaze over. They glaze over. Would you prefer white or black?
Ooh.
White for sure.
Okay.
I don't.
So
I seemingly don't even notice.
They glaze over white, and the noise goes deaf around you, and then you kind of fade into seeing through the cat.
Good one.
So.
Solid performance.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck is happening?
Listen, you guys are talking about a lot of boring stuff right now.
You get negative inspiration for twerking in my campaign.
Disadvantage on your next roll, whatever it is.
I would like to say I think me and Aaron have had more character development.
I'll read through it later. I'm trying to do something for them.
That's fine. That's why we're typing it.
As you fade into viewing through the cat's eyes, you see that there is a pretty sturdy-looking bar across this side of the door.
Oh man, that's
along with a keyhole. Like along with the keyhole, there's a pretty significant looking bar on this side of the door, so it's clearly not meant to be opened from the outside once closed. But inside there is a cold furnace. It hasn't been running probably for at least 24 hours. There's still some faint orange glowing coals in there, but it's pretty cold for considering it's a forge. There's several anvils and some tools hanging off the walls and from chains on the ceiling. There's the quelching bath and standard smithy setup.
Any guns? Any flintlocks?
Nothing out in the open.
Investigation? Can I try to investigate?
Yeah, you can try to investigate.
It's plus intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Investigation is intelligence, yes.
Plus 3, so 10.
There's some books.
That's not what I'm looking for.
There's not books. There's some bookshelves and kind of cupboard-looking things that are also locked up with pretty heavy-duty looking padlocks that you assume contain some weaponry, but you don't know what for sure is inside. Your best bet seems to be waiting till tomorrow or whenever this place opens and just trying to talk to somebody.
Damn. I really wanted to steal one.
I mean, you can go back to
the
the
rolls
store.
suck. The rolls suck, though. No, I mean, it's fair. The rolls have been bad.
Yeah.
At some point, though, my dude will be getting some kind of flintlock. I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, like I said, they're in the game. There's pistols, there's muskets, and there's a blunderbuss.
I feel like it would make sense role-playing wise, because gnomes, tinkering with shit.
Gnomes, tinkerers, yep. So other than your fucking twerk fest over there, the other two,
yeah,
are you doing anything significant?
No, we raided this bar, man. We got free booze, we're twerking, we're making it rain on each other. It's great.
What tavern are you raiding?
We're not
We
really
don't know,
raiding.
you wouldn't help us.
You said that there was a tavern, so we walked down and
There's a tavern in the middle of the town towards the center of town where Randy and where Aflees
Yeah,
and
that's
Beach
where
are.
we are.
Yeah, we just walked by
We're
one.
in the tavern.
Okay.
We're in the tavern.
This might have all been a fever dream. I'm not sure.
No, we're in the tavern.
Almost.
We walked in. We stood at the bar for a little bit, wondering where the barkeep was. We didn't hear an answer, so Brolin went behind the bar, grabbed a couple mugs, and then I started
Okay.
twerking.
I wasn't reading all that. So
We know.
if you're at the bar in the center of town, it's full of people.
That's fine.
That's fine. We still
They start
do all
throwing
this
money
stuff.
at me too.
Yeah, all of this stuff. Read this thing. It all still happens. If somebody stops us, I'll give them money. But
Yeah.
I'll pay for the booze. We didn't do anything illegal. We're fine.
No, we're just idiots.
There is a barkeep.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
follow bomb.
He didn't give it to us. Well, I
He might
mean,
have been in the back. I'll leave him a couple silver.
you mean all the copper that's on the floor?
Yeah, he can pick it off and bounce off of Aaron's butt while she was twerking.
All right, so as
Yeah, you just leave us alone. We're just having fun. Over
yeah,
here.
so Aflees kind of fades out of his familiar sight, back into his body. To me, just going. And after that brilliant display, she called me mad. Can you believe it? The old hag. Ogrella was an idiot. Just like a peasant thinks a god's mad for everything it does. She just didn't understand my intelligence. And then, can I buy you a beer? Let's get out of here. This fog is making me sick.
Do you go into the bar, Randy, with the Beach?
Uh-oh.
He did.
Aflees and Beach go.
I'm muted. Yeah.
Yeah, you go towards the tavern where there's a significant commotion and pretty loud in there, even though there's no music. And you walk in and you see Brolin is throwing things at Aaron, and Aaron just seems to be on a table having a seizure.
No,
pointedly...
hold up. My performance was an 18.
Yeah, her performance was real good. She was twerking like a high class stripper.
She was having a
All my clothes are
emphatic
still on,
seizure.
but still.
Yeah, a high class twerker.
Yes. 10 out of 10.
So
Watch again.
you're all there together now,
Hey, look who finally decided to show up.
and
Welcome to the party. Watch this, and I attempt to twerk again, like a kid trying to throw.
I am actually going to end tonight.
Hold on, give me one action.
Oh no.
I pointedly ignore these idiots, and I walk up to the bar, and I climb up onto a bar stool and stand, so I'm like 6 feet tall now. And I yell out, "Everyone, I would like to buy a beer, an ale, for the Slayer of Shatterjaw." And I make a flourish and point at Aflees here.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I just switched my laptop. It worked. Hey. Okay, it's like I do that trick I did before, and I make like quick applause.
Yes, I was hoping you'd do that.
Hopefully they follow.
That's perfect.
The rest of the people kind of they look at you, this crazy looking gnome on a, and then they look at this other gnome and they kind of laugh it off at first, and they're like, yeah, whatever. But out of the corner of the room, a familiar voice shouts out,
Sarge?
It's true. He is the one who took down the pirate lord. You will all pay him the respect he is due. And it is
This is gonna be over the top. I apologize.
it is Sarge standing there.
Knew it.
And when he speaks, the whole room goes quiet and kind of looks at you in disbelief. But if Sarge says it,
Hold on. I'm going to cast a spell. I'm gonna cast.
How many times?
Mirror image. I'm casting mirror image, so it makes an illusion of two of me. Me in the bar now.
Yeah.
And they all bow at once, and they all say "at your service" at the same time. By the way, I just used a second level spell just to play.
I bow along with the mirror images.
Expect applause or something.
There's a moment of silent confusion before applause does start slowly, and someone from behind the bar, a familiar face, as Fick comes around with a case of ale.
I immediately try to finger gun point at him with Eldritch Blast, like waiting.
I take my pistol out. My real finger guns.
What were you guys doing?
Point them at him.
We just saw Thick.
What?
We just saw Thick turn into Shadowjaw earlier.
Yeah, and then we killed him.
Yeah, and
how do I know if there's another one?
Like, he was probably pretending to be the real Fick.
It doesn't matter. How do we know?
I don't know that.
You know, we're drinking things. So.
Fick comes out with 4 pints of ale. He says, I understood there was some sort of imposter for me.
And your wife.
Yeah.
Well, I hold my gun.
I'm the real Fick, and these are for you, heroes of our town. And he sets them all on the counter.
See, at least someone recognizes us, Berlin.
Yeah.
I mean, you slept through most of it, but still.
I know. I mean, you were pretty great. You ripped off a lady's head.
Exactly, but nobody cares about me, right?
Nah.
I'm also gonna say that I couldn't have slain, and I'm gonna say its name wrong again. Shadow Claw without.
Without what?
Without these people here, and I point the party.
Oh, these people, we got names, you know.
Yes, I am Beach, and this is my noble group of followers.
Followers?
And thank you, Fick. I knew it couldn't have been you.
How do you... I like that, actually.
Alright, I'm officially calling it.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Good flavor at the end.
We'll see you next
Everybody,
week.
I like that a lot.
Everybody say bye.
Bye.
We're gonna take a long rest, right?
Oh yeah.
You're not. Like I said, when we play next time, it'll be 2 days later. So.
We all get rooms at the end of the bed.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.